see what this game's all about. I was gonna play this last night, but played Overwatch instead. Hope I can find a good lobby. They got loot boxes in here. Oh.
Tracking members of former CIA project Stargazer, and intel suggests they're working to link local bases to their global network. We have a short window to upload malware onto that network and create a backdoor into their system. Before that window closes, your team's got to establish terminal access, disable security countermeasures, and confirm the upload's complete.
Shit, it's on now.
Fire team, drop! Go, go, go!
They should have got the rights to Little Richard so they could play that shit in the helicopter on the way in. That would have been a nice touch.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Double time it to location Alpha and secure terminal access.
Fucking wonky a little bit.
We only get one shot at this, so stay frosty.
I'm maxed out. Stamina bar. I gotta keep watching. Like, where's the mud? I know you can put mud on yourself. Where's that shit?
The security terminal should be in a nearby building. Access will now start searching their database for the transmitter's location.
This is a laser, that's it.
I'm out. Reloading.
No, son.
Oh, god damn it, lost connection. The solar panels must have cut out. Marking the units to reboot. Let's get the power back on. Whoa!
Oh shit, he's fucking after that laser beam going.
Send it in back up! We need help!
fuck was that? I got you, homie.
I owe you one.
One? You act like this is the first time.
That ain't you.
Oh shit, look at him. Get this fool. Oh shit. I don't even know how to mark it. I need to turn my sensitivity on. It's not that far, dude. They start you off with such a low fucking sensitivity.
I'm raising the flat line. Keep
Let
it
me get this
together,
shit
Voodoo.
going. That's the worst
I
fucking...
can get him on my own.
Turn this motherfucker away,
I'm reloading.
controller sensitivity. Let's go with right there. See what that does. That's gotta be better than where it was at. Yes. Well, we got fucking killed real quick trying to help the teammates. It's gonna be one of them games where like nobody talks, just like Overwatch. This is one of the games like you need to fucking talk. Unless you like ping raise out every 2 seconds. This fool's about to get lit the fuck up.
Parking rig. Almost have it. Stand by. Reinforcements are on the way. Satellite dishes up the road in another installation. Expect resistance.
Yeah, I don't know, this definitely feels better than fucking Friday already. That's for sure. But it's still kinda generic.
I got you now.
We'll see though. We'll see next round what it feels like. But way faster pace than Friday. Friday fucking puts me to sleep nowadays. I play Friday and that's like fucking taking night shift. No joke. Let me guess. You will not receive any match rewards experience if you fucking return to the main menu. Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit. This is just a fucking demo. I ain't gonna set that. That's the bad thing. Like, once you're killed, they should let you leave the map. Like, that's the thing. That's how Friday was too. It's like, oh, if you leave after you die, like, you don't get any XP. It's like, that's such fucking bullshit. Why do you have to sit there and fucking watch the end of the match if you're already dead and there's no chance of coming back? I don't know. That's some stupid shit. I know they're gonna make it like Friday where you have a chance to come back as like fucking Arnold, but or fucking Dutch, but whatever. I mean, I guarantee that's not here in the demo, so there's no point. Bum 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 bum. Note to self, don't fucking help teammates anymore. Like, fuck that shit. If I see a down teammate, I'm just leaving their ass, dude. That's the only reason I got fucking hemmed up so quick. I was sitting there trying to fucking help my teammates. Bum 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 bum. I can already tell though I'm not gonna buy this game for a long time. Like, I was so amped up on this game, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it for sure, and then now it's just like, no. No, I'd way rather get Final Fantasy VII. Like, they just need, Predator needs fucking that AAA fucking treatment. It needs that money dumped into it. This will be like a $30 game. Not no fucking 60 or 40, like, fuck that shit. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, shit. You gonna make me a phone call, come back and still be in matchmaking. can't change shit, but that's what I was looking at last time. Anytime I go to look at shit, that's when the game kicks on. So that's my strategy. See, eventually you can get a shotty. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Should we change the body type? Yeah, let's do that. I wonder if it's different maps or if it's like maybe like 2 different maps or something that you go back and forth on this like demo or where the fuck. Who knows? Alright, this is a different mission.
Say that one more time?
No, I was just reading this shit.
Okay.
At least you got your mic on there. Last team I was in, nobody was fucking talking.
Dude, man. This shit is, I'm like, communication is so key to win this shit.
Yeah, it really is, yeah. These lobbies are taking a minute.
Oh, you coming in, man? I'm confused about that shit. What part of where are you at? Like, are you in quarantine or like what's your deal?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're not too
Where
bad
at?
where I'm at, but I'm not taking any chances. Like, fuck, I've just been staying
I feel you.
inside, working from home.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so you can work from home. Hey,
Yeah.
that's good.
Like, I'm streaming now, so if you hear me talking, like somebody might pop into my chat or something.
Oh, you good? I don't worry about it. What part of the world you in? You in like New York City or like where?
Yeah, I'm kind of by New York. Yeah, I'm on that side. But I'm
Okay,
not.
cool.
I'm not
East
in
Coast.
New York's really bad off right now. I've got some friends that live in New
Oh,
York, and
yeah.
they're really on some serious shit.
Yeah, man. I was disappointed to hear that they started like taking the precautions so serious now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Mhm.
Crazy shit. Hopefully they find a cure for that shit really soon.
Right, man. Shit, if they don't, I'm gonna be confused. Like, yo, so either somebody was lying about there being a virus, or, you know, y'all just don't want, or y'all want people to die on some crazy shit and hold out on the cure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's messed up. See, I don't know if this is a different map than I was on last time. This game's so crazy, I'm still debating on if I want to buy it or not. I have no idea. That's why I started playing this demo today.
Yo, for real.
Because I'm like a
ever
huge
played Dead by
Predator
Daylight?
fan. Predator fan, so I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
I heard this shit was coming out, and I was like, yeah, dude, it's about time.
Yeah, you have to get it, try it out for yourself type shit.
Damn, can I?
Have you
invite
tried
somebody?
being a predator yet?
No, no. Nope.
Yeah, no, that shit is not easy. I got put in predator one time. I was like, nah, this shit is. It's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah. It's like, this is made by the same people who did Friday, so I'm sure it's got that kind of vibe to it, where it's kind of slow and wonky, like
Yeah.
controlling them and shit.
Well, I know he can run fast, but it's like his buttons are just weird. It's like funny because like the down D-pad, it like activates heat mode. Like shit. Well, there's 3 other buttons on the fucking, on the controller pad. And like, why didn't we just use one of the buttons instead? Like, other than obviously X, and I don't know if triangle and circle. I don't know what the hell triangle and circle do, but like square,
Yeah.
I don't think square does shit.
Oh, here we go. Now we got somebody. Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to for sure. I could already tell because I seen some people playing as them that I could tell they were just like they didn't know what they were doing. They were shooting at the wrong shit and stuff. I was like, whoa. I was like, it must be rough.
Yeah,
Tank
exactly.
controls.
Shit. Have you ever played a game called Dead by Daylight?
Oh yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Okay, dope, cool. So you're familiar with that survival instinct kind of game?
Oh yeah, man. I grew up playing like Metal Gear Solid and like Silent Hill and all that shit. So it's like
My guy.
I'm a vet in the game, dude. Those are my childhood games growing up. Like the original Metal Gear Solid, like on fucking like NES and then like PS1, like on that crazy shit.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Did you even try getting 2, or you just said nah, it wasn't your type?
Oh, 2 Sons of Liberty.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I love that's like one of my favorite ones. I had that when the PS2
Oh, okay.
when I had that PS2, I got that shit for sure.
But what about Snake Eater, man? Because everybody loves Snake Eater.
Oh yeah, dude, I got that shit too. Well, now I have them on the HD remake. They had that shit on like Xbox and PlayStation 3. I bought them both. I bought it for Xbox and PlayStation 3 because I'm just like a Metal Gear Solid fanatic. I'm a Metal Gear Solid fanatic, dude. Like I take that shit serious.
Nah, that's bad funny, yo. You sound like that guy. It's like, nah, bro, it don't matter where I go. I will always have it on both consoles. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games, man. I just changed my icon. Like my icon used to be Snake, like on my PlayStation 4 here. I just switched over to Resident Evil shit.
Oh shit, that's crazy. So did you try Resistance also?
No, that's the one I haven't played because that got mixed reviews, so I didn't know. Like I should have got the demo and played it, but some people were like, it's pretty good, but it kind of gets like boring after a while. So it's like, well, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting that both these kind of games came out around the same time, which is like for the demo and beta.
Yeah, that is crazy. Damn, man, we got 2 more. Oh, that dude said fuck it.
Damn, man, that guy just left, right? Shit.
Let me see if I can invite one of my friends if she's on here, because I think she is. But... Oh no, she just got off. Damn. I just saw her on here earlier. Oh well.
Oh, you can't do it through that. Yeah, it just shows Dead by Daylight. Shit. Let me see. Who's playing this?
Yeah, I know it's gonna be slow on here for a little bit. I don't think too many people downloaded this. I don't think a lot of people know that it's for free this weekend. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's why it's crazy. I'm just like, yo, it's funny because when I find out things about this, like now when I'm like, yo, dude, I just found out that Predator was gonna have a fucking demo, I just get that shit straight up. I really like telling my friends that, yo, y'all should get it too. It's like, you know, everybody want to be difficult and complicated and shit. I just be like, alright, fuck it, whatever.
Like I say, I messed with my loadout though. I don't have anything unlocked though.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
I have
true.
like 3 things. Oh shit, you can't even edit your loadout.
Yeah, I changed my dude to like a girl on here because I didn't know if she had like a smaller hitbox. That's the thing on some games, you never know. Like on Halo, like I swear, like the girl costume on Halo has like a smaller hitbox. It seems like.
Right?
I'm always doing that shit. Like any video game you can switch to a girl, like they're always like slimmer and shit. It's like I'm taking a chance. I don't give a fuck.
Might as well, yeah, right? Like that's why it was a female predator. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, wait a minute now. I was like,
Yeah, I saw
let me
that
try to
too.
use this real quick. Yeah.
And they're supposed to be putting fucking Arnold in this shit. Like I hope they do.
Nah, that's gonna be fucking cool. Cause I was imagining, I think I unlocked some type of hat. It's funny because I was gonna make my soldier literally try to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I'm like, I kind of want him to look like me, just so I feel more immersed in the game.
Yeah.
But shit, man, I kind of want Arnold in this shit too. I would love to have Arnold in this game, man. What?
Yeah. It's gonna be like I think like how Friday is when you die, like you get a chance to come back as Arnold, like whoever's the first one to die on your squad.
Ooh. Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Down
That's
for
what that's
that.
what they're
Yeah,
saying.
not
That's what the
bad.
rumors are. It's like I could see that happening. Damn, I don't have anybody I can invite. Shit.
Placemaking part of the searching for the servers, right?
Yeah.
Why the hell did they place us in here then with nobody?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Well, actually, I just hit a quick match because I thought that'd be the quickest to find people, really.
That's also true. I did that too. Shit.
Because I just got in the game like before this, and it like popped up really quick, and now this one's taking a minute, but
Yeah,
it's all
this
good.
was
I
the
ain't got
one
shit
that's
else
like
to do today, so.
got me thinking like, fuck, man.
Damn, you got a shotty unlocked already? What level are you on here?
Let me see. Oh, level 5.
Okay.
I think I got that like level 4. Cause what level are you?
I'm level 1. I just started. Like I just turned
Oh,
the game
you
on.
just started.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
just
cool,
started,
cool.
yeah.
All right. I was about to say, I'm like, damn. I'm like, your first game, you ain't
Yeah,
shooting no enemies, bro.
Well, I had this shit downloaded yesterday, but I ended up playing Overwatch all night instead. I don't know why, but
Oh shit, that's crazy. The new, I heard, I don't play Overwatch, but my friends do. They're like crazy heads about it. What? Did like a new character come out or some shit? Like,
yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't looked at. That's what my friend told me. It's like shit. I play that shit all the time, and he doesn't. He told me that. I was like, how'd you know about that shit? I was just like, man, I haven't even
right?
looked that up.
You don't even fuck with that game.
I know, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was just like, dude, what? How do you know that shit? And I don't. But yeah, I'm always on Overwatch, man. I got so many hours put into fucking Lucio on that game. I'm committed now.
Heard you. Oh damn, bro, you're like an all-around gamer. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I got too many games, man.
Nah, man, you literally like I just had to look. I'm like, nah, now let me just see what like kind of games he plays. Dude, you play like majority of the games you play.
Yeah.
Okay, except maybe like Wreckfest. I don't know about those and Family Pack, but like most of these games here, yeah, I played except Tony Hawk. But like all these other games, UFC, Marvel vs. Capcom, Rainbow Siege, Payday.
Yeah.
Everything going down, I've at least tried to play, which is cool. So
Yeah,
a
that
lot
new
of
Tony
laser
Hawk
things.
is pretty rough, but it's the only skateboarding game we had on PlayStation, so I had to get it. Plus, I'm a
Yeah,
skater in
I
real
feel you.
life, so I try to support like the pro skaters that are on that shit, even though it's like not a
Oh,
very
okay,
good one.
cool. I heard like it was supposed to be Lil Wayne that like got that game out or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, he's on there. Yeah, him and Tyler the Creator. It's
Damn,
so
Tyler,
funny,
the
man. Because when I was
Creator,
skating, hardcore, like Lil Wayne was just like strictly rapping, and then we started partying and doing drugs like he was doing, and then he started fucking skating, and we all stopped skating for a while to like party and like do the shit he was doing, and we switched roles like back in the day.
Oh shit, damn! You didn't want to fall to the fucking what's that? The statistic.
Yeah.
There you go. You didn't want to be
Yeah.
caught up with that shit. Like, nah, Wayne skate, I don't skate. Fuck that.
It just happened to be like that. I don't know. We was all listening to fucking rap, Gucci and fucking Wayne and Gotti back then. And they just all started partying and said, "Fuck skating for a while." Like, shit, when you can
Right.
get drunk and hang around girls all day, it's like, fuck.
Right? Shit.
But then it's just like, you start missing skateboarding again. You have to go back to it.
I mean, listen. As long as you never lose your footing, I don't think there's ever a problem with going back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, is there any moves you can't do that you used to do back then?
Yeah, there's some moves I won't try now because I don't have health insurance at the moment. So it's like, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get. Yeah,
What
I'm
kind
getting.
of move is that?
I know. I gotta get some new health insurance. That's all I'm working on right now, actually.
No. I wasn't even laughing at the hell. I was laughing at the trick. What trick is that?
Oh,
A kickflip or
oh.
some shit?
No, just like anything, man. You can fall on like the easiest shit, like if you take it for granted. But like usually, just like I don't know. I broke my arm doing like a fucking just like a 180 no comply, and that's like a bread and butter like easy trick to do. But that's when I quit. I quit for like 6 years and came back. And I was at the park and I was like doing some shit like half cap hill flips, and I was getting cocky and getting confident. I was like, oh, I'm right back on this shit. Like 6 years later, I don't give no fuck. And then did like a 180 no comply, slipped out, like broke my elbow instantly. I was just like, fuck it. I knew at the moment I hit the ground, I was just like, yeah, that bitch is broke. I was just so pissed. I was like,
God
fuck,
damn.
man, I gotta be in a
Oh,
cast
nah,
for
that's
like
fire.
10 months now.
Wait, you said wait, hold up, bro. That's crazy. I'm looking at a no comply 180. You dead ass did this trick? Well,
Yeah.
you messed up on this trick?
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Yo, dude, I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, nah, this shit is wild easy. Like,
Yeah.
That's almost like, well, for me, because I don't really like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, bro, I know how to do fucking tricks and that shit. But like I always was like most of my friends, they all skateboarded. My brother skateboarded. Like my friends did too.
Yeah.
Like this is my first time seeing a no comply 180 like that. But like the hardest things they was always trying to do was heel flips and kick flips. I think the highest that anyone's ever gotten in actual tricks, I think it might have been a pop shove it. I'm not sure. But like, bro, once again, like, this is me saying, like, bro, I don't skateboard for shit. Like, I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm just letting you know.
No,
man, it's crazy.
It's fun, man. I can do all that. I can do double hill flips, double kick flips, pop shove it reverts. Like, that's my favorite shit. Like, you don't see a lot of people doing those at the skate park. It's like where you pop shove it, and then you catch it with your feet, and then while you're still in the air, like at the maximum height of that pop shove it, then you spin it 180, so it looks badass as fuck. I used to do those all. I learned that shit from Stevie Williams. He's a pro skater. I saw him do that in like a DC video, and I was just like, yo, I'm learning that fucking trick. I used to have good style. I really did. It's crazy. I don't have that style no more though. I got like fucking Bambi legs on the board now. It's been so long.
Time out. Yo, wait a second. You said it was what's the move called? It was called a shove it revert?
That's what I call it, yeah.
Damn, yo, that move is hot.
Yeah.
That move is hot.
Yeah. I remember I went to the park, and I was like one of the first ones at our park here in town, because it was back when I was in high school to do that shit. And like kids like just like were like, what the fuck was that? And I was just like, yeah, that's that. When you pop it up high and spin it slow and then catch it and then do the 180 pretty slow, like it looks so good. I'm all about popping my shit high and spinning it slow. I don't like when kids like spin their shit really fast on the ground. It looks like it's break dancing and shit. Like I like
exactly.
I want my shit to look good, like always. I'm picky about that shit.
Oh man. So like what? I guess. Oh, I don't know how to exactly describe it. What? So is that like dirty tricks? I guess. I don't know. This is something that's just on the screen right now. It says 20 dirty tricks. Do you know any like tricks?
I mean, I don't know. That's a pretty dirty trick for me. Like I don't know. Pop shove revert. I mean, that's a showstopper if you do that with the right style. Like shit, style's everything. That's what it is in skateboarding. It's like I don't care what person does what trick. It's like if you don't have the style to back that trick up, like it doesn't look cool to me.
It's over. Yeah, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah. I would just
what kind of shoes did you wear?
Oh shit, man! I wore all kinds of skate shoes. I got Lakai's, fucking Reynolds, I got the burgundy fucking Reynolds. I used to have the all black Reynolds 3s with the diamonds in them and shit.
God damn!
I remember rocking those to high school, and motherfuckers would flip out. Like kids that didn't skate, they'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck are those?" Like, I was like, because I'd wear J's and shit to school too, but I wore those Reynolds with the diamonds in them. Like they had diamonds in like the shoelace, like loops, like up at the top. Like kids were fucking. They didn't know what to think on those. I was like, yeah, man, you gotta know about skateboarding to get these ones right here. Dude, skate shoes have always been crispy. Like, I've always liked Nikes and Air Max and shit, but skate shoes look so good. Sometimes you don't want to skate them because you fucking tear them up. I used to go through skate shoes so quick, just doing kick flips all the time. It's like bust right through them things. It's like, damn, there goes like $100 right there.
Right? Shit, dude. Did you ever, so like, what's the best skating shoe you would say?
Oh, shit. Man, I had a few good ones, but I really liked, they're called J-Ray. They were Audios, but they were based off of the pro Jeremy Ray, so we just call them J-Rays, and they were all white. They were all white with orange, like, brick bottoms. Like, the bottoms looked like a brick wall. Like, oh, they were so fucking crispy. I had them in high school, too. Those were some fucking stunners. I didn't want to skate them, but I had to. Those were like some of the comfiest skate shoes I ever fucking had. Like you could.
No, go ahead.
No, they were just like, they were really comfortable. You could like land on your board sideways and like it wouldn't bruise your feet. Usually if you land on your board wrong, it'll bruise your heels and like bruise your feet real bad. And like those ones like protect your feet like really good. And they just look good. I thought.
What were those shoes called again?
J-Rays. Like
J-Rays.
Yeah, they're Audios. The brand is Audios, and they're all white. They don't make them. He doesn't make them no more. They're like, out of date. I follow him on Instagram. He's actually selling those same pair of shoes for like $500 now because they're his older models, and kids are buying them, dude. Like vintage
God
skate
damn,
shoes
wow.
like that. Like sneakerheads are buying those up. It's like, damn, I wish I would have kept mine and never skated in them.
Oh man. Wait, how do you spell this shoe? Is it like audio or like
Yeah, you can just type in audio skate shoes, and then
Audio
once
skate shoes, there
you
you go.
type in audio and then J Ray, it'll know exactly who you're talking about. Or Jeremy Ray, like his name's Jeremy, so you might have to put in Jeremy Ray.
And what colors was yours? You said black or
They were all white with like orange bottoms. I forget what model they were. Or the actual colorway it says on the shoebox. I never paid attention to that when I bought them. It was like
No,
forever
no.
ago.
I'm just trying to see the shoe now because I'm trying to imagine. I'm like, nah, dude, if you're trying to just imagine what those shoes even like, look like. Cause I'm not even a flex. The only shoes that I ever had was only skate shoes I ever had was literally some Tony Hawks. That was it.
Hell yeah.
And my mom got me them because it was well, obviously it was Birdhouse, but the particular thing that was particular about them, nah, it's just those shoes just fucking comfy though. Definitely
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, Tony Hawk makes some
Like,
badass shoes. He's sponsored by Lakai now, so he has his own pro model of Lakai shoes.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I like, yo, bro. I really fucks with Tony Hawk. I always like Tony Hawk. Man.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
just.
me
I feel like
too.
that's King OG.
He's what got me skateboarding for sure, dude. Definitely a big
For
part.
real, right? And oh man, remember I think it was Pro Skate 2. It was like that crazy stuff. Well, I don't know. You ever played the Pro Skater series?
Oh yeah, man. One through all the
yeah.
way through all the besides the shitty ones. I got 5 on PlayStation 4. I consider that a shitty one, but it's better than nothing. But,
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, and 3 are easily the best ones. Like those
Oh,
are the
of course,
fucking
yeah.
best.
Man, I love that shit, yo.
Those have the best fucking maps and the best like soundtracks. Like those soundtracks are so good for all those.
I feel like the story for them, some of them are like crazy good too.
Oh yeah,
I
like
forget
the
the one-
Underground. That's when they got heavy into the story. Like
Yes,
Tony Hawk
that's the
Undergrounds.
one. That's
Yeah,
the one,
dude.
bro. I was like, yo, is it Pro Skater or is it like? I feel like I'm missing the word. It was Underground. Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was amazing, man.
That shit.
Ugh.
That's when skateboarding was booming. Like that's when it like
That
spiked
was
and like
raw.
skateboarding
Hell
was
yeah.
like we were selling boards. Like there were skate shops everywhere where I lived, and now like all the skate shops are closed because kids aren't into it no more. It's like fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It does that. Like it peaked and got hot in the 80s, and then it died in like the early 90s, and then it blew up again in 98 because Tony Hawk dropped that first video game and it spiked up again, and then it'll come back. It dies for about 5 years, and it'll get trendy again.
Somebody's gonna do it for us. We just don't know who.
Yeah.
Cause I like longboards. My favorite wheels. Well, I don't know if that's correctly said, but like my favorite set of, I guess, cruising wheels. That's right. I'm not. Like,
Cruiser
I'm
wheels.
not the greatest
Yeah.
skateboard guy. Is the Sector 9s, bro?
Yeah, those are good. That's an old school
Yo.
brand too. I like Sector 9. They're old school.
That shit is fast as hell, man. What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there any faster wheels that you know?
Usually big cruiser wheels like that are one of the fastest because they're getting more traction. Like especially if you put bone Swiss bearings. Like I rock bone Swiss bearings. That's half the battle is buying like the expensive bearings if you want to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I set myself up like a cruiser board. It's like a normal skateboard, but it's just like wide. It's like a 8-inch 0.25, and it's a toy machine board. And I put cruiser wheels on it. They're called Bones Rough Rider, so they can just romp over like rocks and pebbles and shit real easy and like rough ass roads.
Damn.
So I just
So
I float on that thing.
So when you be traveling, you be out on like what, more open roads or like not rocky path, but you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the roads around where I'm at are just kind of shitty. They're kind of rough and stuff. They're not like super smooth paved, so it's nice to have a board like that where you can just like romp over debris and twigs and shit. Or you don't get locked up and flown off your board.
Do you lose speed like every time you go over? Like how many times? Like if you was to, let's say, go 2 blocks. So, well, not 2 blocks. Let's just say you're gonna go to the store. I'm not sure how while the store is for me? Would it be a tiring trip, like doing, you know?
No, dude, I got those bone Swiss bearings on there. Like they do all the work for you. You get like one push and like you're coasting for a minute, like off a push. Like on, especially if you're on like smooth ground and you're like a slight downhill, like you're just cruising, dude. Like you don't have to do nothing. Those wheels and bearings do everything. You can even romp those wheels through like hard dirt and grass. Like that's how good those like cruiser wheels are.
Damn.
Yeah. Like they're made just for that. They're made to like romp over shit because they knew kids were tired of getting like hung up on twigs and pebbles and shit and like getting flung off their board.
That shit was nasty. I don't know how many times this happened to you, but that's only happened.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
that's happened to me doing downhill fucking like downhill jams and shit like that. Like back in the day, you hear that and you just know you're fucked. Like the moment you hear that, it sounds like a dog getting his fucking tail ran over. Like you're getting fucked. You just know you're in for it. I've had a few of those road rash incidents, but it's still worth it, man. You gotta pay to play when it comes to skateboarding.
That's true. That's true. But for you, definitely it's paid off. I mean, dude, if you have kids, well, you know, in the future if you do, man, if your son literally is like, yo, dad, you know, I don't have anything to pick up, dude, you go get your your skateboard, you just tell your son come outside real quick, show him a bunch of crazy cheese, like, yo, dad, how did you? Listen.
No, yeah. There's still some tricks I can do no matter how old I get. Like I'm getting older now, but it's like I can still get on my board and do like a perfect ass like front side 180, like over some shit, like over a grass gap, like if I warm up a little bit. Like there's still some shit I can do.
Okay, cool.
Just like like doing tray flips, like that wears me out nowadays because I've always like skated wide board, so it's like a wide board on doing tray flips, like that takes it out of your legs, like. On a skinny board, a lot of kids ride like a 775, and those are really easy to do tray flips on, but I ride like 8 inches or bigger.
Is it by your own preference, or just...
Yeah, and plus I got bigger feet. Like I rock like a size like 12 skate shoe, or like sometimes a 13 depending on the shoe, so it's like I like to have that, because I don't like to do toe drags and heel drags. That looks ugly when you land tricks. Like I do not like that.
Yeah.
It's like my feet have to be on the board perfect when I land my tricks, or I don't count them.
Clean, yeah, hell yeah, clean as hell. Okay,
kids would be getting pissed. I mean, we'd be playing games of skate, and like if they did shit looking sloppy, I'd be like, hey, run that shit back, dude. It's like I don't count my shit when my shit looks sloppy. I'm too OCD for that, dude. My shit's gotta be perfect.
Of course, perfection is a must, man.
Unless it's like a really fucking hard trick, then I'll give somebody some slack. I'll be like, okay, yeah, you got a little bit of toe drag, but that trick was really fucking hard, so I'll let you have it today. Like you can have that.
Like, what's the hardest trick you've seen? In the flesh, I mean, not on TV, but like, you know, see someone at the skate park do that you couldn't do maybe.
I seen my friend do a fucking blunt stall, like we had this 9-foot vert ramp, and he put a fun box vertically on top of the 9-foot section, so that made it like a good fucking, I don't know, fucking 11 foot. And then he rolled up the vert on that fun box part and did like a blunt stall and came down like switch, and I was just like, oh my god, dude, because I'm not good at vert. So like seeing somebody do that shit, like I've always been a street skater, and like he was good at street or vert, but just to see him dork around and do that, like that was like a dork around trick for him, like not even trying. Like some people are just like naturally gifted at skateboarding. It's fucking crazy. I'd have to try for like a month to even like come close to doing that, and he could just like pick up his board and just do it like fucking no problem.
Wait, did he do it? He did the blunt to a fakie, or just straight up like?
Yeah, blunt to fakie. I think I said blunt slide, but I meant to say blunt stall. It was just like a quick stall and then like coming back down.
Because I'm looking at that now. It's actually.
He was really good at.
Oh, wait a second. He popped off. Wait, he popped off the ramp and came back down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and he had that extension on top of the ramp, so it was like. It's like that's really sketchy because you have to like pop off that fun box, then come down without your wheels hitting the coping on the way down to like buck you off the board. Like, it's scary, dude. It looked scary when he did it. I was like, man, fuck that shit. I was like, I'm cool, dude.
I'll just take that ass. I'll just take that ass, bro.
Yeah. I was like, I'm cool, man. He did a lot of crazy shit. He could have went fucking amateur, like, really easy back in the day, or, like, maybe even pro if he would have, like, stuck with it, but he got a girlfriend, and then after that, it was just like, no.
Shit,
I knew
boy.
at the moment he got a girlfriend, I was just like, dude, you ain't skating
You ain't
no
gonna
more.
be shit, man. Aw.
He skates every now and then now, because he has a kid, so he's getting his kid into it, so I was like, that's cool, but I was like, man, you could have been, he could have easily been an amateur if he would have stuck with it. He was that fucking good. Like, he was gifted at it.
Damn, man. He could even be one of what's those like I guess Well, because I don't know if they use like stuntmen for like skateboarding like movies, like, or they use actual, you know, amateur or professional skateboarders.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
they
know,
use amateurs or like, yeah, professional sometimes.
yeah, you could even gotten into that. Like, how far from him were you then? Like, would you say skill wise? Would you say like? You
Oh
were,
man, he was like a good like 5 notches higher than me. Like that's what's good though, when you skate with somebody that's like that naturally gifted, like it motivates you. Like he got me to do a bunch of tricks I would have never like thought about doing or like had the balls to do that day. Like sometimes I'd be like, man, I ain't trying to do that. That's shit sketchy. But like, dude, you got it. It's easy as fuck. Just go for it. And like I would do it first try, and he'd be like, I told you. It's like, damn, you were right. Like fuck, what am I thinking, dude? Like. He would just like he'd get you in that mindset where you just like you'd be like afraid as fuck to do something, then you just do it like first go or like third go or something. You're like, yeah, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So then, what would you like when you do a trick? Then, what would you say it all like lies in the legs, in the like what?
A lot of it's like the perfect pop and if you're doing a flip trick, then it's got to be the perfect flick. Like usually skaters will sit there and they'll practice a flip trick over and over and over just to dial it to where you don't even have to think, like your foot just naturally does it the moment you pop off the board. But if you're going over a gap or something, that's when it gets scary, because if you go off a gap and you flip that board the wrong way, it can easily go up vertically to where it like hits you in the fucking private parts. Like that's not good. I've seen kids do that, and that's what I was always afraid of back in the day, because if you have a board like hit you there, like damn, dude.
It's a wrap. Yeah, damn, man. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like you can see somebody do like a flip trick over a little gap, and it's like it might look easy, but it's like there's a lot of shit that can go wrong that can just wreck their fucking day on that like little trick.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Have you seen that movie? I think it's like the '90s or some shit, whatever that.
Early
Johnny Depp movie
'90s.
was.
I've seen a bit of it.
Yeah.
I've seen a bit.
It was supposed to be. There's a part where like a kid goes down the ramp, well, not the ramp, but he's on like the roof, and there's like a hole in the roof. It's like if you fuck up that ollie, you fall straight down. And I saw him. He literally popped the shit and he missed and fucking came straight down. So then my question is, right? So like, what's your, like, how big is, I guess, the gap? Or like, I don't know what the terminology is, like when you jump steps or like a hole or a gap. Like, what's the longest you'd say? Like,
that I've
biggest
jumped?
one that's, yeah.
I never was big into stairs. Like I've only jumped like maybe like a smaller like 5 stair. But I liked more like grass gaps. I liked seeing how far I could jump, like over like a little downhill grass gap. And even then, the most I've jumped on that's not even that big. We didn't have that much big shit where I'm from, so it's just like we just skated like smaller gaps. But it's like the tricks we do, like we'd 180 over them. Like even if we had smaller gaps, we'd like try to do like nice slow hill flips over them, like cool looking shit.
Okay.
Because I mean, that's what it's all about anyway, just like having fun. Like I never wanted to go pro doing it. Like I never wanted to take it that serious. Like I play music, so I always had to think about that. That's the reason why I was like always scared doing tricks, because I know I'd fuck up my wrists a lot. And it's like if I fuck up my wrist, I can't play drums or guitar, and that'd like really piss me off.
Oh wow, damn, dude, you really got a lifestyle to keep up with. So I can see how skateboarding could have easily fucked up something if you got into a big accident.
Yeah. Oh, I've jacked my wrist so many times, like falling on skateboarding. I couldn't play guitar for like 3 weeks. I love guitar more than skateboarding, so that really like gets me, and I can't do that. So it's like skateboarding is my second favorite, but it's like music's always like my first. That's my absolute favorite.
Damn. So what other instruments can you play then?
I play bass guitar, drums, electric guitar, an acoustic guitar, of course, but and then fucking I used to have turntables, which I fucking loved those back in the day.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Wait,
like original turntables, man. Like before that shit, you know, all those hipster kids have like a turntable now in their house. Like I'm talking like back in the day, I had 2 Geminis. They were called Geminis, and I'd hook them up to my fucking guitar amp, and they sound so good. And like, fuck, man. Eventually, they got taken from me. I ain't gonna go into that. That shit pissed me off. It was like ex-girlfriend of my dad's. I think she took them like when she moved out, and just like took those motherfuckers from me and just like left. I was so fucking pissed.
Whoa, like he just like took it like because it was a bad breakup or like what?
Or she did, yeah. Like I don't know, yeah. Cause she got them for me. She got them for me for Christmas. That's what she got them for me, and she just like straight snatched them. And when she left, when they broke up, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you can't do that. Like, fuck. But I had like
Oh,
Wu-Tang
damn.
records, man. I had all the good shit on those things.
Wait, she didn't take those too, right?
Oh yeah, she took the records, man. She took
Nah,
that shit.
bro. Nah, bro.
I was
bro.
heated. I came home from school one day and they were all gone. I had them in my room. I had my turntables laid out, my crate of records. I had fucking Biggie, Wu-Tang, Snoop
Yo,
Dogg,
wait,
like
you was
the
in
old good
college
shit.
at that time?
No, I was in 5th grade.
What? Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Bro, wait. In 5th grade, she took your shit? Look how...
Yeah, dude.
Nah.
A kid, bro. I was still a kid, dude. She took my shit. 'Cause
Yo, what
that's
kinda
always what I
evil
wanted
shit?
was. Because I grew up listening to fucking Beastie Boys, so I always listened to like Mixmaster Mike, like their fucking DJ. And he's like one of the baddest motherfuckers on some turntables, so I would just like want to be like him, like doing that shit.
So what, do you have, like, have you made a song? I'm pretty sure you've made songs.
Yeah, I've made a few songs with some friends and shit, like nothing big, just like dork around shit. But I want to make a band. Like nobody plays like, I don't know. I play like either rock and roll or like, funkadelic type shit. That kind of like music.
Funkadelic,
Like,
okay.
like that's the kind of guitar I like, or drums and shit. Like, but nobody really play. Everybody around here plays like emo kind of music. Like
Oh,
they like shit like that, or like pop star music, like American Idol or The Voice. They like singy song shit like that. And it's like, man, I can't do that shit. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. What about like Little Uzi Vert? Do you like his type of music? Does that like qualify for you? Like,
If that's a new rapper, I don't know who that is. I don't listen to much new rap. Like if it's hip hop, it's definitely like Wu-Tang, fucking Big L, Gangstar,
peace.
like
Great.
all the
Yeah,
old,
yeah.
because that's the shit I grew up with. I mean, I listen to like Biggie and shit. Like I remember being on the school bus listening to fucking Biggie, like shit, like because that's what was kicking off like when I was like a kid. So that was like that's what you listened to back then. It's so funny because I hear like some of the mumble rap now, and it's like if I was in school and like kids pull up to that mumble rap, they would have got clowned on so hard. But now like mumble rap's the biggest thing. But, like,
OD. That's why I'm just like, come on, son. Like,
because I grew up in some rougher neighborhoods, like I just know the crew I hung out with, like they just like would have gooned some kids out if they would have pulled up, listened to just like I don't know, some Drake or something. It'd have been like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Drake's not rapping. Fuck you.
yeah, it's just like because it was all fucking Big L and like that hard gutter like street shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what's funny? Have you ever tried listening to like Earl Sweatshirt or any of the Odd Future individuals?
No, see, that's all new to me. I haven't heard any of that. Eh?
You see, I wouldn't recommend. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, bro, you gotta listen to Odd Future." Nah, but in particular, the Earl Sweatshirt individual, he's pretty good. He gives me a real good old vibe. I can't even describe to you like how his wordplay is, but like, dude, it's like he doesn't mumble rap. He's not none of those bullshit artists. Like, I feel like straight up, like, when it comes to his rapping, you can hear every single word he says all the way down till the song is over. So it's easier for you to like actually, when the song comes on, you can listen to it the whole way through. And if you choose to actually look up the lyrics, it's like, oh, not work, bro. It's almost like he's conversing with you, but not actually conversing. It's just that he's rapping so well and fluently. It's like, damn, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've always thought in some aspects of rap, like it's almost like if you could talk, not like if you could talk fast and you could rap, but it's like, nah, if you can tell me like from the beginning of your day to the end of the day, everything in between, like, you know, all your emotions and such forth, without like, you know, over exasperating it, doing something that's completely unnecessary, keeping it relative, so that no matter at any point throughout the day where you're getting to, like you talk about the evening, morning, or night, I'm still able to keep up with you no matter what, because you're keeping me in the story with the words that you're saying.
So he's kind of like a storyteller rapper, like Eminem or Hopsin, like where he talks about like his childhood life or like like events that he's been going through.
Yes
or something.
and no.
Like, okay.
I wouldn't say necessarily too much of like what he goes through, but like Hopsin, for example, that's a perfect example of what you said right there. I actually didn't know you like Hopsin. Like, have you listened to all the Hopsins? I'm pretty sure you've listened to all the Hopsin shit. You had to, right?
No, I don't really mess with Hopsin, but I know some people. I have some friends that try to get me on Hopsin, but by that time, like he reminded me so much of Tech Nine and Eminem. Like I've kind of like veered away from that.
There you go, buddy. There you go. I was trying, bro, and I was trying to think so hard who the rapper was that they was telling me about, like, because when these guys came out, Odd Future, I'm not trying to cut you off neither.
No, you're
but when
good.
these guys came out, they literally said something about a guy named Tech Nine, and bro, I never heard of Tech Nine before in my life. I was like 14 at that time.
Yeah, see, instead of Tech Nine, I always grew up listening to like T-Rock, which he like cut. T-Rock's one of the fastest rappers I ever fucking heard, and like he used to rap with a 3-6 Mafia, but then he got in a beef with them, so like he stopped rapping with 3-6. But I'm a huge 3-6 Mafia fan too. Like I grew up with them, like for sure.
Heard you, yeah.
Like Lord Infamous and Koopsta and like all those guys, Juicy J, fucking Project Pat.
Juicy J, yeah. What about what's that guy named Chief Rocker?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know. Was it that was his name, right? Or did I just name the song name?
That sounds about right.
It was let me see, because there was someone else too. There's Earl Sweatshirt. That's really, it's funny because when I mentioned Earl Sweatshirt, he kind of is, like for me in particular, right? Because like I feel how you when you say like, yo, bro, I strictly stick to what I grew up listening to, and I'm sort of like that too. Like I strictly listen to like G-Unit. Like I only go as far like as gangster rap as it gets. I literally only go as far as G-Unit, and maybe like I don't know if you know Chief Keef, but there's only like, and I'm not even saying yo, bro, I listen to Chief Keef, because nah, that's not even true. Like there's only 3 songs that Chief Keef put out in my youth that I listened to, and I'm like, nah, I vibe with it heavy because I relate to the story and I relate to the message, and it wasn't about guns or rap. It was about the first one was Finally Rich, having money, you know, making sure your family eats, all that other extra shit. Yeah. The second one was The Squad I Trust. And you know, in high school, I'm pretty, you already know, back in that time of high school, you gotta have your homies and the people that you know putting you down and shit like that. And then I think the last one was called Sitgo, and that was about smoking kush. And that was, you know, high school. Now you get to try, you're trying out. I'm not saying I was out there trying out different drugs. I strictly just smoked weed and I drank. Never tried to crossfade too much. But like for me, like hearing that, I thought that was like top tier. Yo, bro, this is as far as I'll go. I'm gonna cut the line when it comes to popping Percocets and doing lean and all that extra shit. But for the weed, for the money, and for the family, I'm all about that. Like all of that, moving back, not moving forward, I'm all about it. That's cool. Like
yeah,
do that.
Well, hell yeah. So you grew up a little bit after me, so you were already into that, like.
Yeah. I'm a '95 baby, bro. When you told me that you listened to Biggie, I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, I think Biggie died the year before, right, or the year during?
Yeah, I can't remember if he died 95 or 96, but it was like somewhere around there.
Oh no, it was 96. It was 96 because my brother was born the year after. And the biggest joke that my dad says is, "Nigga, man, I hate the fact that she was born in '96 when Biggie died." And it's like, damn, dude, you know, I didn't mean to make that happen, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just glad I got to grow up like watching his music videos on TV and shit like that. Like they don't even play his music. They don't even play rap music videos no more on TV. Well, if they do, it's like mumble rap or Drake or some shit. It's like, man,
yeah.
It used to be just like banger after banger. It used to be just like fucking Tribe Called Quest. It used to be fucking Busta Rhymes.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big Tribe fan. I got their albums in my room right now. Like I don't fuck around. I grew up with all that shit, dude. Like Q-Tip and all that shit. Like. Man, because I rap too. Like I used to rap at parties and shit. Like I used to shut shit down.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
And people wouldn't believe it, man. Because I'd come through like wearing a fucking Slayer shirt, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck is this kid?" And I'd come up in there and just like destroy the fucking house, dude. And they'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'd be like, dude, that's all I used to do was listen to rap and metal music. That's it, just like rap and metal and rock and roll. That's it.
You never tried getting into like the not battle rapping, but you know, just like I guess battle rapping, but you know.
Oh yeah, I battle rap with some friends and shit. Like I'd shut them down on that shit too, dude. I'm really quick when it comes to just like coming up with shit at the top of the head. Like I don't know why, but it's always been that way. I can just come up with shit usually pretty quick. I haven't done it in a long time though. I haven't done it in like a couple of years really. Like trying to rap and like practice that shit.
But I'm pretty sure you got your own steady flow, right?
Yeah. I used to love that shit, man.
Yeah, dude. So you gotta have your own stash, like your own vault of music, then that you have.
Yeah, that's right? Not people always want to record me rapping, but like they want to like put Drake beats behind it, or like the new like the people that they listen to the new shit, like the new like mumble raps. They're trying to put the kind of like beats to like all my. It's like, dude, it's like play some Tribe beats or some fucking like. I want beats like Diggable Planets or some shit, because it's like that's back when they used bass guitars and real drums. Like now it's all just like
Right, yeah.
mechanical bass guitars. It's just like buh, buh. It's just like it's like I miss when the hip hop had like a real motherfucker on like a 4-string bass, like playing some jazz lines or some shit in the background. And the snare had like some rim shots to it. Like it's just like I don't know. Because, like I said, I play bass and drums, so it's like I know cool shit when I hear it. It's like,
yeah, I was about
like,
to say you actually are a musician.
it's just like I want that. It's like if I don't hear that cool shit, it doesn't amp me up to rap. But I know if I hear the cool shit, then it pumps me up to rap, and then I'm fucking good to go.
Right? Yeah, this is something I'm thinking at this point. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe you should try, like, you know, try making some music, man. I'm not saying you shouldn't. Like, honestly, you should maybe put out your own little EP project. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
you
what
should
mean.
definitely. I don't know if you have any of those, but you should definitely, like, you know, just make one, just put it out there.
Yeah.
Just
I need to talk to my friends because they do have the fucking programs, and if I can just talk them into like putting some cool beats on there, like, because I know that they always want to like usually like put their own style and mix on it. It's just like, man, can you just like one time just let me do the beat?
There you go.
Just let me do the beat, and just like one time, man, just one song. Let me do the beat and then rap to it and like see what you think.
Have you, like, do you know, like, how is it complicated to put like if you're strumming on the guitar, like you're trying to set the actual instruments for what it is you're trying to rap to, like, is it hard to transition the actual music from the strings to the computer? Like, I don't know how that works.
That's the hard part. See, a lot of people, my friends that work those programs are like, oh, it's easy once you get the hang of it. It's like I need to buy one of those programs myself so I can sit there and like dork with that shit all day. Because that's the part that fucks me up. Because I get there, I show up, and they're just like, it takes forever, man. They're like, oh, we gotta layer this track, so you gotta record a part 3 fucking times. Like when you do a rap song, you gotta rap that shit 3 fucking times in a row, and you gotta say every word the same way you said it like the other 2 times before. You can't fuck up at all, or it won't sound right. Because they record it for left speaker, right speaker, and then like center blend. Like if you're listening to like surround sound or wherever the fuck at your house, like. Which I don't even need that, man. Like, get me a tape recorder. It's just like I just want a demo tape. That's why I try to tell them it's like I don't need surround sound quality. I don't need MTV, like legit, like I'm famous quality. It's like I just need a demo tape to send to somebody. It could sound rough as fuck on cassette tape. Like I just want to show people that I know how to fucking get down. Like that's it. Because if you show the right people, you know how to get down. Like you don't need the perfect audio. They're like, oh, he's got it. Like you know if someone's got it. Like if they got it. It doesn't matter the quality. It's just like, okay, get them in the studio and then we can really make their shit like sound good.
Then we can, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like, all this a matter of the build up to it.
Yeah, you just need that rough draft, like, to send to them. Yeah. Because I've seen, like, guys go up to Kanye on the street and they're just like, yo, let me kick a freestyle for you. And then they kick him a freestyle and it's like, I know I could do better than that. And he ends up signing them. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, I can rap better than that, dude. It's like, get me on the sidewalk with Kanye. He's like, what the fuck? But it's just a right place, right time, dude. That's what it is.
It's only weird because the industry's like, it feels like the industry's going down when it comes towards quality of music, but then they put, which is weird because I'm realizing more, it's like a method of how they're fucking putting music, which is why it's like certain rappers I like, which is like the ones that I named you already, and there's certain rappers I don't like, because it's like, how do you, like you don't know none of the new rappers, and I'm not trying to make fun of anything like that, but for example, like this guy named Trippie Redd, or like it's Trippie Redd, it was some other rapper named, I think it was Ski Mask, one god, some other dude, and basically they all came out with their first raps, like how they first were supposed to be rapping their their appearance raps when they first come to the scene, and I didn't like them at all, and I didn't fuck with them for years to come. It all of a sudden just so happened to be, I think it might have been the beginning of last year, or like in the middle of the summer, all of a sudden everybody started putting out music that was not even relevant, but it was different from the music that they actually made when they came out. And I'm like, nah, bro, like that's the real and bait right there. Cause it's like, if I listen to this song and I like it, you and me fucking with the old school beat, he's gonna use that as a way to manipulate the way for us to click it, listen to more music on his shit. And it's like, yo, dude, it was just one song that was like that. Everything else is not even like that. So you simped me just to listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Rather than if you actually like that,
clickbait
you came out
shit,
like
man.
Exactly.
Dude, hip hop is nothing like it. I want to go back to the 90s so bad. Like, hip hop was so fucking perfect, man. It was like the most beautiful shit ever. And like BET was like fucking legit badass, and now BET is probably shitty. I don't know. I'm too afraid to click on BET and watch their shit because I know it's going to be like half-ass bullshit.
Oh yeah,
It's like, oh man, they need help, dude. It's like they're making hip hop look fucking stupid, dude. A lot of these rappers,
So
it really
weak.
does.
Like the UK rappers, it's so weird. I'm like, yo, how the fuck are you from UK? Adopt? I'm not even gonna say adopt. No. Well, I don't live in UK, so I can't really say or tell. But I would say like adopt certain cultures,
Yeah.
adopt certain like methods and ways of how you rap and dress and all that extra shit, and bring that over there. But over here, it's like, yo, bro, like, come on, like, y'all, we can't get this shit together over here. But over there, it's like, yo, bro, there's like a couple of good rappers over there, and
Dude,
I actually tuned
P-Money.
in to listen to
He's
it.
from UK. P-Money, dude. He's one of the greatest over there,
P-Money?
dude. Yeah.
You see, like, then there's MF Doom.
Yeah.
What's that other guy? Yo, I can't even think of Top Dave. I don't think that's his name though. But like, there's certain rappers where I'm like, oh wow, you guys actually give me a little bit of faith.
Yeah,
when I'm
those
listening to
guys
that.
all grew up listening to fucking Tupac and Biggie and shit like that, because that was like getting shipped in over there like in the 90s, and that was like they got a lot of influence from us. Like, of course they stole hip hop from over here in the States, because I mean they didn't have fucking hip, like America's the fucking one who invented hip hop last time I checked. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we did. Like fucking so.
Man, and now all of a sudden everybody can't even get it right no more. It's weird, man. I don't
Dude,
like
anybody can be a rapper now. Like those mumble rappers, it's like they all sound the same. Like I've heard every rapper, like they all just like dye their hair fucking different colors and braid it all crazy, and then they're just like, I'm unique. It's like, motherfucker, you look like the same dude that just walked in the booth like 2 seconds ago, and you sound exactly the same. But they're making money. I can't be mad at them. It's like, if people are like dumb enough to eat that shit up, it's like, go ahead. It's like, con those fools. Like they're just conning fools, dude. Like that's it. There's a lot
That's
of
why
like,
it's so whack. Yeah, no, you're right, man. That's why
like-
it's so whack. 'Cause it's like, man, if any one of us could just get to that spot where it's like, listen, just let me be. I'll be a sucker to you guys for like 20 songs, 10 songs the most or the least. Do those songs, and then after that, you get to be your own individual, man. You
yeah.
blow up as an artist.
That's what I was thinking too. It's like I might put in just like do like an album of some bullshit mumble rap just to get the money to like cancel that and be like, now we're gonna do real hip hop. It's like, y'all ready for
Now
some
we're
real
gonna
shit
do real
now?
hip-hop,
We're gonna take it back to the
exactly.
90s, like late 80s.
Man, I'm telling you, that's like how Miley Cyrus went from. She used to go to country. She used to be country, went from country to hip hop, then from hip hop right back to I don't know what genre she's in right now. But I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, if you're telling me she can do that, it's like if you get a conscious rapper that knows exactly what he's going in the game for. Like, I'm not gonna say like Frank Ocean is like the best example, but I heard there was this one time he apparently while he was signed with Rockefeller, I think that was what it was. On his like last days of his contract, he wasn't sure if he was going to renegotiate or re-sign with them. So what he did was put out this like project, this project that he had, and he streamed it from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. It was 24 hours, and everybody could see it. And literally, basically, what it was is that he was building a set of stairs. And at the end of the video, it was basically supposed to symbolize that was him climbing his way out of Def Jam or
Yeah.
Rock Nation, whichever one. And then all of a sudden, if you cared enough, right? If you was like, yo, dude, why did this guy just waste 24 hours just to do that? If you looked in the background of the situation just to see what happened, apparently, like, they was trying to screw him out of money that he was already owed for years on end. And when they was going to re-sign with him, they was going to take more of his profit from him. So what he did instead was he looked up, new business partners. I guess he re-looked his contract. And he was just like, yo, listen, at the end of this, he didn't tell them. He just straight up, he went about his own business, became an independent artist, and
Yeah.
now we're here.
That's the same exact thing that Master P did when I think he was on death row, and they were
Yeah,
trying to like
dude.
Suge was trying to fuck him out of a bunch of money, and he was just like, you know what, I'm gonna bounce out of this shit. He did it like so sly, like he bounced out and like kept all of his money and like started fucking No Limit, like, and he just like he's the only one to get out without getting fucked like super hard. Like it was crazy. He,
Dude, I
he
was
knew
expecting
he
that
could
to
smell
be
that
hard.
shit storm coming. He was just like, no, fuck this shit. Like they were trying to take like all of his like fucking huge profits of his like music videos and like albums and shit. He's just like, no, I'm fucking cool on that. Yeah, you gotta watch out, dude, in the industry, because people will try to fucking bully you and like not tell you like what they're doing to your fucking contract and shit. I'd make sure I got like a really good fucking lawyer like right out the gate.
And it's so weird that nobody takes the time to actually think about the lawyer side. They're just like, dude, if I just sign this paper, I don't gotta pay a lawyer to look at it.
Yeah,
Rather than if
they're
I just sign
fucking.
it, I get all the bread myself.
They're musician pimps, bro. It's just like fucking UFC, like how Dana's a fucking fight pimp. It's like, I'm sure he's got to do work
Nah,
too,
that's
but it's
crazy.
like they're getting paid way more than the fighters just to like send them out to like fucking fight each other, and they're getting paid just as much, if not more. It's like, motherfucker, you ain't even fighting. Like, how the fuck you gonna get paid more?
Right?
It's like, what the fuck? It's like, I could die out here doing this shit. You're sitting on the couch just fucking like promoting and like, I mean, I'm sure that's hard work too,
Yelling.
like promoting and getting the shit all settled, but it's like, it ain't fucking getting an uppercut thrown to your fucking chin every night. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather sit on the couch and catch uppercuts for millions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There was this there's this musician, I forget what, is it Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, I think it is Megan Thee Stallion. No, that's not who it was. There was a rapper who, I think it was Kodak Black actually. So Kodak Black, when he first came out, there was like the situation he was in when it was coming, talking about his contract. Literally, I think he said he went to Master P, and then like it's so crazy because I'm like, yo, dude, like I don't even understand how as a musician you go against another musician as respectful as Master P, because I don't even rap and I'm not even the most informative hip hop artist. But you tell me that you went to Master P for some type of help. It wasn't financial help. It was like help building, like either it was help with his contract, help like situating life out of prison or before. I could not remember. I can't remember what it was in particular. Yo, he literally went there, sat with Master P. Master P was telling him what he should do, and then he gave him a price because obviously, you know, his services aren't free. The dude literally got mad, left, aired him out, and was like, yo, dude, I'll never do business with any of you old head rappers on such and such and such. And then as soon as he did that, yo, Master P came to the airwaves and was like, yo, dude, like, I cannot believe this young rapper actually went out of his way to try to make it seem like I'm a problem, when in reality, I was just trying to help the young man. I think the original pricing that the original pricing for his servicing is like $100,000 or some crazy shit like that. No, or maybe it was like 10,000. I don't want to say too high of a number. Literally, he said he gave the little bro a price cut, like a discount, like maybe charged 8,000, 9,000. I can't really remember the sum. He then said after that, yo, dude, any rapper, anybody who comes to me for help, does not matter who you are, family, friends, or anything, $100,000 just to see me, just for my services is $100,000. And now I'm like, yo, dude, that's kind of fucked because I don't even have $100,000, and I'm not even trying to be a rapper. But if ever in the grand scheme that I could actually go to Grandmaster P, be like, yo, I mean, you know, go to Master P and be like, yo, like, listen, you know, I got this guy that I met, he's a good musician, I'm not sure what we should do, let's try to figure something out. Now you fucked up that door for me.
Yeah.
Now you made it harder because, you know?
Yeah, man, Master P knows what he's talking about, and I don't think he'd be wanting to like try to fuck somebody too bad because it almost happened to him, so he knows like that's some bullshit. Like,
yeah, like when you know the deal, it's like, come on, bro, like Dame Dash, like what the fuck, bro? Nobody listens to Dame Dash no more. We listen to Jay-Z, and well, I don't know I'm not gonna knock you if you fuck with Jay-Z, but me personally, bro, like me, and, well, not my family, but me, maybe my brother.
Yeah.
Maybe my dad too is definitely fuck Jay-Z. It's definitely like fuck Jay-Z because Jay-Z is not even. I don't know how you feel about Jay-Z.
I mean, I listened to him back in the day when he was young, like, because I grew up with that shit on the radio too. But after like 2000, he kind of like when he started doing like 99 Problems with a Bitch Ain't One. Like, I wasn't like buying his albums or anything. Like, I ain't got nothing against him, but yeah, when he started dating Beyonce, like, it kind of just like.
That's when it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was for me too, bro. I think it's when he started dating Beyonce. I was like, dude, I don't think this is like. I don't think this was supposed to happen in the reality of the world because this doesn't feel like it's real. You're like 20 plus this woman's age or 10 plus, something like that.
And that Kanye shit, like Kanye's first album was like alright, and then like he just got like a big head after that first album. Like, I don't really dig his shit, and he thinks he's the greatest now. It's like, dude, you're not the fucking greatest rapper. I'm sorry,
you're just definitely not.
Especially when he started singing with auto tune. It's like, bro, first of all, you can't sing.
Oh my
It's
god, yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't trying to clown him, but it's like if you can't sing, that's fine. But like, please don't in your fucking rap songs, bro.
Don't.
It's just like,
Yeah,
don't do
man.
it, dude.
Shit. Oh my
Damn.
god, man.
His first album was good, and then the rest is just like I haven't listened to fucking Kanye since that first album, dude. That's it. Like since Through the Wire, dude. Like when he was like having some pretty cool
Through the
beats,
Wire.
it's like that's a pretty fucking decent beat. It's just like, and now his beats are just weird. I don't fuck with it.
What album was that? That was like a College Dropout, right? Or
I think so. I want to say.
okay, yeah, that was like one of the last good albums for me too. Like, I think it was College
I started listening to
Dropout.
fucking like Andre Nicotina and shit. Like even before that, I've been on that Andre Nicotina shit. Like just underground, fucking more underground type skateboarding rappers and shit. Like Della
Oh,
Funky
yeah,
Homo
yeah,
Sapien
yeah.
and shit. Like
Oh, you said Della Funk?
yeah.
I know. I'm familiar with them. Not too familiar, but like my mom was like, she was trying to put me on. I just couldn't catch the
Deltron, yeah, Deltron 3030, like all that good. That album's a fucking classic. Like that's good shit. That's
You
a good
ever
thing about
listen to De La
skateboarding.
Soul?
Like skateboarding will put you on the best of the best music. Like skateboarding is like
course,
half
yeah.
the like when you hang around like, especially the older cats that skateboard at the time. Like you show up to that spot and like they got the boombox blaring, just like Della Funk and like all that shit. Andre Nicotina, like so it's just like I don't know, man. That's just shit you just grow up with.
That's true.
I just can't. I can't do the. I love it because like Snoop Dogg made fun of that shit too. I was cracking up. I was like, "Get him, Snoop." I was like, "Somebody." That's when you know it's bad when like Snoop Dogg is making fun of you, bro. It's like, please hang it up, dude. That's the proof right there. It's like they don't need me to tell him. It's like shit. I'm a nobody. You got Snoop Dogg over here telling him he's a fucking just like legend in the fucking rap game.
He's just letting you know straight up, like, listen, man, this shit is just not. Everybody sound the same, like you said, bro.
Yeah.
Sound the same, look the same.
And it's just gonna make kids like it's not gonna sharpen kids that like need the fucking like influence. There's gonna be a lot of kids in college growing up
Agreed.
listening to that love rap, but it's like that's all they know, so they're just gonna grow up sounding like shit too. It's just like it's gonna be just a domino effect of shitty rapper after shitty rapper.
No, but then you know who they'll put, like, they'll try to say, like, I don't know, you like a Little Dicky or some shit?
No, I don't listen to that either. I don't know. I've heard that. I've
See?
heard his name. I've heard his name, but I don't listen to him because I didn't know if he
No,
mumbled or
no.
not. I didn't want to take a chance.
He actually did a song with Snoop Dogg when he first came out. It was like some interview shit. And like for me personally, like I'm very superstitious when it comes to certain people. Like for people like Lil Dicky and like for him, I feel like somebody put him on to the way he raps. Cause it's like, yo, bro, not everybody can sit here and do the like the whole Eminem shit. But the
Yeah.
fact that he could do that, I'm like, yo, dude, it's funny because I naturally don't think that your the raps that he be rapping about, one is just, I don't even fucking know. I don't listen to him at all. But the one time when I actually heard a song that he had, I was like, yo, who is this guy? And he was like, yo, bro, it's Lil Dicky. I'm like, wait, you mean to tell me Lil Dicky goes this hard in a song like this? I'm like, nah, because something's not adding up then, because it doesn't make sense how you, like, the passion that he had and what he was saying, it felt so real to me that I'm like, nah, dude, the person has to match the voice. Then I look at the voice, and look at the person, I'm like, yo, this shit don't make no sense to me right now. Like, when you listen, like, for me, for example, I feel like when I listen to Eminem, like, literally, I can see and I can visually see him in the situations that he's rapping about. Like, Lil Dicky was sitting there rapping about how he had to put a hood up at the age of 12, walk around the street with the confidence of a man when his mom was holding him, or some ridiculous, outlandish. I'm like, yo, bro, stop. No, stop. Like, your struggles ain't that deep, bro. You couldn't have been doing that stuff at 12. Because I'm like, dude, you don't give me that image of a guy who's just struggled enough. And then it comes to find out that this dude's about to have a TV show now. I'm like, yo, you see, this is that shit I was talking about, because ain't no way you finna to tell me a dude like Lil Dicky throughout his years of rapping, I don't even know any of his songs, bro. Now, I don't even know if you listen to radio music, but even when you listen to radio music, you catch a glimpse of at least who the rapper is that's behind the voice, like you know who Cardi B is now, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
like
know.
Migos and all those. Like, yeah, exactly. You know what these guys look like. For a guy like Lil Dicky to all of a sudden just like gone through all that rap, being in the game for I think maybe 3-4 years now. Now all of a sudden be able to come out with a TV show. I'm like, nah, dude, something's not right, man. This just doesn't. This is one of those things. This is what that bullshit was that Biggie died for. That he knew niggas was fucking up, and now, well, you know, we're getting there now.
Dude, yeah, just like the Migos are on a bag of chips. I see my homies at the skate park eating bags of chips with the Migos on it. It's like, bro, you just put them a car payment. Like, I see so many people eating those bags
Right?
of chips with the Migos on it. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, I don't even know what's going on in the rap world right now, dude. Like, I'd never,
Dude, it's
ever,
so
like,
nice.
imagine, like, Tupac being on a bag of chips back in the day or some shit like
Oh
that. Or
nah, yeah,
Cypress Hill
that's
or
crazy.
something.
No, that's that kind of shit just makes my like blood boil because I don't.
I mean,
Nah.
they're trying. They're
Nah.
doing anything to get that money, man, and it's working. Which I mean, I can't get mad
It's
because they're getting that.
working.
Like kids are they're eating that shit up. But here's the thing, like all those new rappers, man. Like 5 years from now, no one's gonna be listening to that shit. Just like fucking.
true.
There's so many musicians. That's when you know they're just like trendy for a second, and that's why I don't count real musicians. And college kids get so pissed. They're like, "What are you talking about? They're really good at rapping." It's like you will not be listening to them in the next 2 to 3 years. Just with Skrillex.
Right.
Remember when Skrillex got fucking Hot Boy shit? I remember telling my
Oh,
friends, I was
shit,
like,
yeah.
I'll put any money down. You will not listen to Skrillex in the next 2 years. And they're like, yeah, right, man. This is the fucking future. That shit got so popular, and like no one's listening to Skrillex now. Like fucking nobody.
It's a fact. No one's listening. Just like niggas used to tell us, "Oh, yo, bro, you listen to Pink Floyd?" Like, nah, man. Now nobody listens to Pink Floyd. I mean,
Yeah.
there's still people that do, but you know, granted.
Yeah. Well, that shit gets on. That's the hipster kids like trying to. I don't know, man. I'm always on a Dave Gilmour fan because I play guitar, but I see them hipster kids like the hipster kids will listen to the Beatles and Pink Floyd, but they don't know. Like they don't know. They just know like fucking. I don't know. They just know the fucking radio songs. That's about it. Just like
Yeah, that's
I grew up
true.
with that shit too. Like fuck. I mean, you want to talk about smoking buds? Like that's the shit to smoke buds to for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Of course. Listen, shit, man. Like, dude, it's crazy because, right, well, hold on. Let me make sure I'm thinking about this theory correctly because, like, I want to make sure this makes sense because I haven't thoroughly thought this through yet because I come up with different theories for why certain people, like, get, like, axed or some people don't, make, like, for example, what was this guy? Okay, let's just, this is just an example real quick. Like, you know how there's P. Diddy right now, right? And if P. Diddy comes out with a song, more than likely, like, people will listen to it, but they won't, not everybody's gonna listen to it,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like, Diddy is not the craziest fool, the GOAT. I mean, some people are gonna say
Well-
Diddy's the GOAT, but, you know, like, no, he's not gonna be like someone you have to listen
Okay.
to, right?
A lot of
Now,
kids think
if-
he's a dinosaur too. They're like, oh, he's fucking old, so that shit ain't cool to listen to. No,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
a lot of those
exactly.
College kids and shit, like they don't even know who the fuck Diddy is probably. Like they don't even know.
But they know Ye, they know Beyonce and Kanye.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right? It's like if you, like for example, right? Because if you can imagine, right? If it was like '96 right now, and Biggie was like literally what you would say Biggie was already on top right then and there, right?
Oh yeah, Biggie was booming, man. Like fucking, he was on top for sure.
And how many years was he already into the game? Like when he was already maybe 2 years in.
I think Biggie blew up in '92, late '92, '93. So yeah, he's about like 3 years in.
Oh, okay.
4 years in.
83. See, because now if you could imagine, like how you said, bro, you said it yourself, like if you could imagine if Biggie was still alive right now, either speculating the music that was coming out or making music that he always made, do you even think he would be more like? Do you think people would still listen to the music like how they did back then?
Dude, if
Like-
Biggie and Tupac were alive, I guarantee there'd be no mumble rap and there'd be no fucking Drake right now. And I can almost
Yeah,
for
exactly.
certain bet money on that shit. There'd be no soft ass fucking what you done down, fa da na na na, like shit like that. It's like you cannot
Soft shit.
you cannot bump that shit down my street trying to act hard. Like I refuse to believe you're packing fucking a burner underneath the seat when you're like. I see motherfuckers try to cruise by like whamming that shit trying to act hard. It's like fucking go home. It's like,
Oh yeah, go home. Yeah, dude, just go cry about your girlfriend that broke up with
shit,
you.
dude.
I want to hear
Like,
that
you
shit.
cannot. I'd fucking be so embarrassed to wham that shit around my homies back in the day, like in high school or like middle school or anything, dude. I'd be like, I'd be fucking embarrassed as shit to like play that shit out my fucking boombox. Like no fucking way. But I mean, it's a different world, man. People eat that shit up now. They like the soft shit like that. They're like, it's good for like banging bitches too. It's like, man, whatever, dude. It's just like, I don't
Yo,
give-
that's what you.
That's their excuse. It's like, I fucking doubt it. It's like, I don't think so.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Like, come on, bro. You don't gotta come to me with the I eat pussy every night, bro. To Drake. Come on, man. Come on. Let's keep it a stack now.
Yeah. It's like if a girl likes you, like you can fucking put on some Jeezy. I've been there, done that shit. Like you can fucking you can play whatever the fuck. You can play Biggie, you can play whatever, dude. It's like if you got
Literally
game, you
can.
got it.
You don't say, "Oh, yo, bro, let me love Drake. Let me track Drake and pull up on me." That's not true. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll come by if you're really like, if you're skateboarding, doing some crazy shit, and you know you're playing some Drake, and maybe you hit I don't know what type of move, like what's the craziest move that you can do, and it looks mad clean and fresh, and then you do that shit right on the beat, and you land right on the beat, you just might get an applause. That's different though. That's different, because anybody would want that. That's a beast at that point. Hey, I would go around trying to collect numbers if I landed that shit.
Yeah, dude, I just can't, man. I don't know. I can see Drake being famous for another fucking like 2 to 3 years. If he keeps collaborating with like famous like up and comer mumble rappers, then yeah. But I can see him fading away soon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. It feels like he's gonna. It's weird because I don't know how he's gonna fade away though. It's just like it's a matter of how you're gonna fade away, bro. Like how does Drake fall from the back?
But who knows? Because Eminem keeps clinging on for dear fucking life, dude. He just came out with that fucking music video not too long ago or whatever. I seen that show on YouTube. Man. I was like, what the fuck? He's still rapping, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, dude. When he did that Trump shit, I was like, nah, you shouldn't have done that shit, dude. I'm not even into the politics, but yo, dude. Oh my god, if you listen to that shit, you're gonna feel bad because I'm like, yo, Eminem, bro, are you rapping for me, to me, or because you just need this bread right now? Because this shit ain't making no type of sense.
Dude, I stopped listening to him when he was like, he started rapping about his wife and kids on like every single fucking song. Pretty much, I stopped listening to him. Eminem show dropped, and that's when I stopped. I was like, this is getting like the album before that was like the Hi My Name Is bullshit, and I kind of let that slide. I was like, this is kind of getting corny as fuck. Like, right, I don't know, like that whole gimmick of just like storytelling and just like saying goofy, wild shit. It's just like, nah, no, I'm going back to Wu-Tang, man. Like, I was like, I want my fucking street shit. I was like, I want my shit that makes me want to skateboard, like, and play bass guitar. Like, this shit does not make me want to skateboard or play bass guitar, like, or drums.
No,
it's like, fuck that.
Damn, man, that's crazy. So, what do you like 50 Cent then?
50 Cent, I liked his first album. Shit, that shit came out when I was in fucking middle school, man. You Find Me at the Club, that song. I remember everybody was whamming that shit because that beat was just like kind of cool for the time.
It was fresh, OD, yeah. And then how
the whole music video is just like him doing pull-ups and shit, like Mr. T style. I was like, what the fuck is this cat on, bro? I remember like me and my cousin were just like watching that shit like with some bitches, and like, we used to have parties all the time, even when we was in middle school. And I was just like, he's like, yeah, this dude's fucking on one right here. It's like the whole video is just him working out. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, but shorty in the club, like, oh.
Yeah. But then after that album, I didn't listen to any more 50 Cent shit. I don't know. I didn't.
What? Oh yeah, man.
I might have missed out on some good shit, but I just didn't.
You definitely did, brother. You definitely. I feel for you right now, cause like you telling me, wait, you said that was middle school, bro? So yeah, you was in middle school when that came out. You probably would have been on some hype boy shit if you was listening to. Cause I'm trying to think of these albums that came out. Cause I'm thinking of So I cannot gas you, dude. Like, I promise you, if you listen to the Massacre album, and then it's Massacre album, then it's a TOS, the Terminator on Sight album, and then there's another album. There's some other album that I'm not remembering right now. But those two albums in particular, I got. Yo, dude, those albums slap so hard. I'm like, nah, son. I play this shit out loud in my car because I need niggas to understand that 50 Cent and G-Unit is literally still one of the best rappers to this day, because it was nice at rapping back then.
Yeah.
You niggas
I'll have to check those out, because I never had a problem with 50 Cent. Like, he wasn't he wasn't one of my favorite rappers, but I could always put his shit on, and it's like, no, it's not going to be some stupid shit. Like, I always knew, like,
no stupid shit over here. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, like, so of course he's made a couple of weird songs, but like that's granted, because like how we said, like you got to make some music with these new cats just to, like, he made us. I don't know if you know Tekashi 6ix9ine, the Snitch.
Yeah, I've heard of the Snitch. Yeah, I've heard Snitch, I've heard of him. Yeah.
That dude, he came out with a song with 50, and I didn't like the song. I didn't like the song because it didn't feel It didn't feel like it was genuine 50, but it was a
Yeah.
50 Cent song nonetheless. Son, oh
Damn.
my
That makes me
goodness.
mad when people you get 50 and then you get some like bullshit like some new mumble rapper like that sucks. It's just like fucking Post Malone doing a song with Ozzy. It's like, man, fuck that shit. Leave Ozzy alone,
Yo,
dude.
wait, you like Post Malone?
No, I mean I don't fuck with them. I like Ozzy and Sabbath though. It's like I don't like mumble rappers or whatever like trying to fuck with my Sabbath. Like it's just like
Yeah,
no.
man. You're trying to be the shit that you're definitely not, cause guitar and rap don't go together
Yeah.
with you, homie. It's not that.
No,
It's
not with
that.
not with him. Yeah, with Anthrax it does in Public Enemy, but not with him. I know he plays guitar, but I would smack him
I don't
on
give a
guitar,
fuck.
dude. Like
Yeah,
I've heard him
I
play
don't give a
guitar. It's
fuck.
like he's better than Wayne, but not by much. It's like okay. I mean, he
You right
knows
behind
his
him, if anything.
yeah, like he listens to like Aerosmith and Ozzy. That's why, like, but it's just like, dude, and like Metallica and shit. But it's like he don't know. No, it's like, dude, I can play Metallica songs on guitar, dude. It's like I grew up with that shit too. That's my band right there. I've always like I know how to mix rap and like metal because I know so many metal songs that sound so perfect for fucking rap. Like especially there's a lot of Slayer riffs that like sound so fucking good for rap and no one's ever thought to do it. And it's like I've always wanted to do that shit on a record. But I'd have to get permission from them. But
No, well, no. I would say if you decided to try to like I don't know how I guess you might have looked up the procedure of going in with that, like, because I would almost say, dude, you should make like a chant. If you start doing that shit, start cutting it up and mixing it up how you can, putting the songs together, yo, dude, you really could be on some shit right now if you think about it.
yeah, I know. Fucking everybody tells me to get on that app. What's that new app that everybody's like doing their own music shit on now? I forget.
TikTok?
Or maybe it's TikTok. I thought there was another one where
Oh,
people
wait,
can like
SoundCloud?
post. Yeah, SoundCloud, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
like,
you can do
get on
SoundCloud,
that
too.
shit and fucking make something, dude. It's like, I guess.
That's a big fact, man. You definitely should, man.
Yeah, I just need to start getting on TikTok and fucking putting instrumentals in the background and just start fucking freestyling, dude, and just see what happens. Get my freestyle game sharpened, because my freestyle game used to be so fucking sharp, dude. Like, that's all I used to do was just like, I wouldn't write shit down, I just like freestyle every day. Different shit, too. People be like, how the fuck you come up with that? They're like, you have to know that like a day or two in advance to come up with that shit. It's like, I promise I don't, dude. This is all like just straight. And I'd be
Top of
drunk.
the
I don't
head.
know how the fuck I'd do it. Sometimes I'd be blacked out drunk. I think that's what probably fucking helped. But I don't be getting blacked out drunk no more. Fuck that shit. I don't be partying. I don't be partying super hard no more. That was like high school days. Like fuck that shit.
Fucking sick. That was like
I used to have to
college
get
for me.
fucking smack drunk just to get on stage though, because like I used to have stage fright. I don't really have it no more, but used to. It's like when you get up on a stage in front of a shitload of people at a party, like damn. It's like you better be ready. It's like they pass you that mic. It's like, and I would too. I'd fucking down a few
Your
shots
turn,
and I'd be
dude.
ready.
Dang, so what's like the most you ever performed in front of?
Not too many. Just like probably a party of like fucking, I don't know, maybe like 35, 40 people. But that seems like a lot though. It's just
No,
like,
it's a lot of heads. It's still a lot
Yeah.
of heads looking at you. Like,
I mean, especially when there's some hot ass girls in the crowd. It's just like, damn. It's just like, fuck. All right, here we go.
shit,
But
right?
but when you kill a rap and you know you're good, dude, it's like I got all these. It's like whatever girl I want. You just like pick one.
Now
You
I
like
got
you
all
smash
the
that
bitches.
shit on
Yeah,
stage. It's
exactly.
just like it's over, dude.
right, shit, man.
Girls
Dude,
love
that's
fucking
actually
people that can
cool.
rap good and like play guitar or drums or something like that. That shit, like that's no joke.
Or at least that could make them look good as well. When you like, if you up there, you rap
Yeah.
good, nigga. If she wrap her arms around you and she look good with your arms, and listen, she'll do that shit then.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays, I don't even trust no girls at no parties. Like fuck that shit. Girls be fucking hoeing too much. It's like I'm cool on
Oh,
that shit.
gee, man. It's crazy, man. I was just the other day, cause like just the other day, literally, like there's this girl that I met at this gaming convention.